Welcome guys, Sense here. Before we get into the video, I want to thank every single one of you. I haven't uploaded since late November. Since then I gained over 300 subs, which basically doubled my sub count without uploading a video. To me that's crazy and I really want to thank every single one of you. Let's get straight into the video. Let me first present you the two paths I figured out. The first one is esports with intent. You want to succeed in the world of esports. You know that this is what you want to do. The opportunity to be a professional in the field of esports or content creation is the one thing you want to pursue. Your primary focus is on studies or your job. Gaming is a hobby you do on the side. The priority is growing as a knowledgeable asset for your employer or prospering as a student or entrepreneur. At some point, you need to choose your path. Now that you know both paths, which are you currently on? Are you even aware of your path? Personally, I think it's crucial to consciously make that decision. A clear goal is essential to decide on a daily basis. For example, you have 70% of your assignment done. Do you play scrims or push for the 90%? Think of it as a light beam. Energy without focus develops into scattered rays that distribute randomly in space. They illuminate their target, but the power they do it with is nothing compared to a laser beam. Let's double down on the first path. Gaming with intent. Right off the bat, I want to get the idea of brute forcing your success out of the way. It's odd to me that professional players to this day still give the following advice. Just play the game more. This is the best way to do it. Other things are a waste of time. Let's deconstruct this thought and show how stupid it is. Therefore, I want to establish some vocabulary you might or might not already know. Being effective. Achieving the result that you want. Being efficient. Operating in a way that gets the result you want without any wasted time, materials or energy. An example for that would be, let's assume you want to turn off your PC. It would be effective to punch it off your desk and destroy it. It would be turned off. It would be efficient if you use the shutdown functionality inside of your operating system and just turn it off. So, would you say just playing the game is effective or efficient? Let's assume that just playing the game is the best approach to being successful. To be better than someone else, you now have two parameters to work with. You can either play more than others or be more talented than others. Sadly, you're no exception to everyone else. Your day has 24 hours and you need sleep. Therefore, you can't really outgrind someone who is equally motivated as you are. So your last resort is trusting your talent. I don't think I actually need to explain why that isn't the safest bet. So what is the right way to improve? It basically comes down to identifying your weaknesses and getting rid of them by isolating them and then incorporating the improved skills into your gameplay. I won't go into depth on how, because that would go beyond the scope of this video. I will link some great resources in the description. In general, improving in esports isn't much different than in any other field, so make sure not to hyper-focus on resources created by the gaming community. Learning theory, psychology, and efficient training methods from other disciplines don't explicitly apply in their respective areas. This fact further adds to my confusion about some pro players' general idea that esports is somehow the only field where those concepts don't apply. Let's now talk about the other side of the spectrum. If gaming is a hobby for you and you want to be successful in different fields, make sure to be aware of that. Games are made to be addicting. You're supposed to dump all of your time into it. If you don't remind yourself frequently that this is only a hobby, you will easily get lost putting countless hours in. Those hours could be crucial for you to succeed in something that is of higher importance for you. Don't make this mistake. Trust me, I did it myself for quite some time. This leads to increased frustration levels because you aren't happy with how you use your time at the end of the day. You feel like you wasted your most precious and valuable asset. Make sure to remind yourself over and over again what your current priority is. There is no need to quit, just be intentional with your time. Most of us probably been there. My advice is to give yourself a set time frame where you won't half-ass gaming. During this time, you give it your all. You make sure to train as efficiently as humanly possible. You exercise regularly, eat healthy, and try your best to succeed. If the set time is over, it is really important that you be honest to yourself. Did you get somewhere with it? Have you improved in an impactful way? Have you reached your set goals? If not, now is the time to change perspective. Probably this esports thingy isn't for you. Maybe you didn't even enjoy the time grinding. Either way, you haven't wasted time. You figured out which path you will take. This is really, really valuable. You now have the incredibly powerful tool of intention at your disposal. No matter which path you choose for yourself, you will probably use many similar concepts and ideas if you do it successfully. If there's one thing I would want you to remember after watching this video, it would be the concept of focus and how it really gives meaning to your actions. If this video was of any value for you, I would really appreciate if you would leave a like and share it with someone who currently struggles to make that decision. Thank you for staying this long into the video and enjoy the rest of your day.